Tune in and see how teens grow and how they deal with everyday struggles. Because adults and teens, we have to work together, and we really have to learn from one another. So if you're looking for inspiration, we'll give you the content that you need. So adults and teens will help you on whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, podcast show, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, podcast show.
What's going on? What's going on? We back up in the building. EP 12, episode 12. We got a great guest today. This man came all the way from Conroe. Great friend of mine, an author, motivational speaker.
Yes, sir.
Bailey, help me out. What else is he, man? Everything. Every single thing. That's exactly what Bailey said. Mr. Go Get It himself is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Arthur Chip Baker in the building.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man, for making that trip, to be part of our podcast today. This really means a lot, man, to come out and enjoy the show,
Yeah, man, same sentiments to you. Thanks so much for the great intro. Man, I'm like, man, who is that dude he talking about? Oh, wait, that's me. Huh?
That's you.
But that's cool, man. I surely appreciate it. And like I said, the same sentiments go out to you, man. I love what you do, how you do what you do. I love your heart for service and helping people and just the love that you show, man. And, man, I rock with you 100%. And I just feel honored and privileged to be here with you and Bailey on y'all show.
Appreciate you. Appreciate this, man. It's just an honor, privilege, to be here. And Bailey, man, we came a long way, man. We started this out, and it was a little, how we did it. It was like, man, we going to make this happen. We going to get through. It was just us two on there just talking. Yeah. And look at us now, man. We having so much fun. We, meeting great people, and it's so inspiring, to bring you guys and learn so much about what you guys do for the community and stuff like that. So let's go and start this out, man. Right. Bailey, what you got for us, brother?
Well, so first of all, let's just say all of us right here are all authors.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, let's get it.
And as you can see right here, this is your book, The Impact of Influence.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that.
So the impact of influence, I don't care who you are, all of us have been influenced by something or someone in our life, and it's influenced us in such a way that it's impacted us and caused us to be who we are, right? And basically that's what the book is about. It's 17 powerful men, authors, telling their stories of how they've been influenced and impacted in their life, what they've learned from it, the blessings and the lessons, and then how they're using that to make an impact and make our world a better place.
That's cool, man. And you have all these powerful guys that just and speaking of one powerful guy that you linked me up with, my man now, I call him my brother.
Man.
Darius,
Bradley,
man. The encourager.
Man, divine encourager, man. That joker. Whew.
And it was and to brag about him, man, when we linked up, it was just like we knew each other for forever already.
And he's like that. He's just like you and him are the same mold, man. Just good dudes.
Right.
Just at the end of the day, and when the good guys can unite. Yeah. And it's like the super team. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Great guy, man. He also spoke at one of my events, man, my back to school event that we had. He did an amazing job, man, reaching out to the kids. They loved him. Yeah. They was encouraged. They was volunteering. They was so hyped, man. Yeah. So we appreciate that. So these 17 great authors already in here. And let's talk about this. So this book it just came out, right?
So we dropped The Impact of Influence. We dropped it in March of 21. Man, the book hit. No, it's crazy. Like every time I speak about it, it just blows me. It trips me out. So I have to whisper. We hit number one. we hit number one in 11 categories.
That's
man.
What's up, man.
Wow.
We dropped it, and so we knew that telling our stories, we had to be vulnerable. We had to put some stuff out there. Yeah. But what we didn't know is along the journey how much we would learn about ourselves, learn about others, like really see that we could truly influence and impact others.
Right.
Like, man, we did a 10-city tour, book tour, speaking stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
and then like people are like saying quotes from the book. You know, like,
Right.
man, that's crazy.
Wait, okay, so like all these men
Yeah.
on the back of the book, if you don't mind if I show it.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Yes, so all right here, all the men right here. How did you find these people? Like, who are these people to you?
So these people, just like my guy right here beside me that has me on his podcast here, whatever it takes, these people, like, they influence me on a day-to-day basis. You know, I follow them, look to them for, positive inspiration and motivation. And, same thing, similar to how we connected through the podcast in the community, and they're made up of lots of different people. We have superintendents of schools, a couple principals, preachers. They all give service, big-time businessmen. Just a great, one guy runs an art wine gallery. One guy has a esports gaming league. Just great men doing great things that just all give from a pure heart.
Right.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man. To have, all this group of guys powerful. And especially like I always say we need that.
Yeah.
Can't
get enough.
You can't.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, we work out together, and every time we work out, we always have some type of talk, like positive talk. Like, it's like the workout is cool, but when we get through with that workout, we talk as men about life. It feels so healthy. We bring the spiritual level up in there. We just start talking, and man, when I'm telling you, I must have stayed there. Supposed to been at home, stayed there for an extra hour, and we talking about just great things amongst each other, man, which really, really was powerful.
Man, I have a concept of that. Just hearing you talk about that, I want to share that with you. I think your ROI determines your ROI. And it's an inverse relationship. Then your ROI determines your ROI. And what I mean by that is your radar of influence, so the people that you're around, like you just talked about, that determines your return on your investment. Like, you invested the time to hang out with that guy to work out. Well, you're going to get from that what you put into it.
Right.
And so you can apply that to any situation in life, or you're going to make the sacrifices to invest in it. Well, if you're going to make the sacrifices to invest in it, well, guess what? What you put into it is what you get out of it.
Exactly.
Right.
So, I wanted to make sure I shared that because it made me think of that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, that's
It's perfect. It's so much true, and it's like you look forward to that.
Oh, man.
It's so healthy, man. Because it's so much that us men we going through. It's a lot of things in the community that I wish that it was so many people in that circle that can hear how we was talking.
Yeah.
It was just so amazing, man. I'm talking about right after, just sweating, tired, and we just started. It's like God was just like we had a spirit inside of us, and we were just talking some great talk amongst each other. It was great, man.
Yeah. Like, let me say this. I have a lot of men in my life who inspire me, and that actually have just been a replacement for my father. They're basically all my father figures. I actually have an entire book just based off of them.
That's awesome.
And the crazy thing is, in our community, kids like me don't really have people like that in their lives. They don't have people to guide them. They don't have people to lead them to success. So it's kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of messed up. They don't have opportunities like I have.
Okay, so Bailey, you about to get me excited, man. Okay, so, and I don't know if you know this, but like I'm an educator, a teacher, former coach. I'm in my 23rd year of education. I coached for 20 years, and so, raised by a single parent mother, seen some of those things that you're talking about.
Right.
I know the life. I know all of that, and so that is my passion. That's why I do what I do. And so just to hear you verbalize that in a great way, for a young man, that shows one, the maturity, but then also it's true.
Yeah.
And so when you've been through it, like you said, when you've grown through that, you see that on others. Like, oh, I know what that looks like. Come here, let me help you. I got you. And so it's a great thing when you can provide that.
Exactly. Yeah, so I see man, let's talk about it. So this tour,
Yeah.
you was on was it 10? How many days of it?
So we stretched it out over about 3.5 months.
Yeah, okay.
We hit about 10 different spots, different states. It was amazing.
Man, look, I'm up here watching. Look, y'all, I'm watching him on the gram. I'm like, man, where is he going? And over here, he over there. I say, Lord, can you get me on a flight so I can get over there with him? That's where I need to be at. I'm like, man, I say, my man just living a life, but that was so much power. I seen what you was doing, sharing your stories, and it's nothing but greatness to speak about that book, man. It's nothing but, and when I look at your book, I look at mine, my Whatever It Takes.
Yeah.
And just thinking about that journey, it's exciting, and when you want to talk about it and you look at it, he already he feel it, that you can feel it, that spirit, that and when you first person say, hey, what is your book about, and then you just unleash you, it hits you. And then sometime I had to ask my publisher, like, hey, when somebody asks me that question, how do I shorten it up? Because your emotions will have you talking, and you like, okay, I'm so sorry that I'm. But then they be so inspired about,
And what I do, man, I got into the mode of apologizing first.
Yeah.
Like, I have to tell them, hey, man, I'm going to apologize to you because I'm a little bit passionate about this.
Yeah.
So if I get overboard, just excuse me. Charge it to my heart.
Charge it to my heart, yeah. That's awesome, man. So you have, so we got the book. Guys, make sure y'all go get this book. We're going to talk more about it at the end so y'all can go in there and purchase you a copy. Also, you have a podcast, right?
Yes, sir. Podcast.
Talk about
Which, by the way, you have to get us on there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sheldon is bait,
Done.
though. That's how it goes.
Done deal. Yeah, so Chip Baker, the Success Chronicles is the YouTube channel and the podcast. And really, I just interview people from all walks of life and share their stories for positive inspiration and motivation. And I feel that you can't get enough positivity in our world.
Right.
And so I just like to highlight others, just like you do.
Right.
You learned a long time ago in your life, it ain't about me. Mm-hmm. I learned that it ain't about me. It's about what I can do to highlight and help others. Right. And that's what I strive to do.
All right. That's awesome, man. Yeah.
And
you also have, Bailey, you want to say something?
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to talk about the shirts right here. It says "Go get it," or your phrase, basically. What does that mean to you? I have a good feeling of what it already means, but I want you to explain it to the audience.
Sure. So for me, no significant success is just gonna come to you, right? Like, yeah, you can have some success, right? But no significant. That just sounds good, right? It sounds good. Yeah. No significant success is gonna just come to you. You got to go get it. You got to go make it happen. And when you're intentional about being intentional, man, it's amazing how great things just fall in line for you. Like you organically eliminate the distractions. You organically do big things that you just surprise yourself. You're like, man, like I just published that book. Man, it's crazy, right? And you just blow yourself away. And so for me, that's what Go Get It is about. And it started out with just, your self-talk is so important. Right. That conversation that you have with yourself, that's the most important conversation you got to have.
Self-motivation.
Yeah, you got to have positive self-talk. And so that's where it came from. It was just hey, let's go get it. Let's go make it happen. Just saying it to myself. And then in teaching and coaching, it would come out, hey, let's go get it. And then people would say it back to me, right? It's like, oh, yeah, that's the thing now.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's almost like, Bailey, like saying whatever it takes.
Right,
we use that.
Yes.
And I started using that mostly around our kids in my youth program. It was just like, man, you just do whatever it takes. And it just kind of, stayed with me. And I kind of did some different lettering on it with the hashtag, but that whatever it takes, and it speaks to me. Like, even things that I do right now, I have to think twice, like, Sheldon, man, come on, bro, do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Like, go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's these phrases that keeps me going mentally. I say it over and over to my self-talk, say it to myself to motivate myself. And that's how I'm able to, to do a lot, go over those obstacles, when I feel like I want to give up. But I just keep saying to myself, nah, man, you're going to do whatever it takes to get over this hump.
Period.
Period.
No excuses.
No excuses. Uh-oh.
Come
We got
on.
another one.
Come on.
No excuses.
Let's go.
Matter of fact,
All right.
I got my friend Javon got the no excuses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, we got so shout out to her.
Okay, so like, what are some encouraging words that you would like to share with the audience besides "go get it"?
Besides go get it, I'll first start off with how we talked about limits. I think everything starts with your mindset. You got to have a positive mindset, and limits is the first thing. And if you limit yourself, you limit yourself.
Exactly.
Right? And so when you understand it, I'm the only person that can hold me back from achieving whatever it is I want to achieve. Right? When you really realize that, oh man, let's go. Watch out.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to achieve, think of something. Just throw something out in the air and you'll be able to achieve it because you know that there is no limit. Right? And then I think, we also need to know that the possibilities are possible. And us being here is prime evidence in the research of that. All authors doing shows, it's crazy and it's set up this is nuts, man. The possibilities are possible, and so I think people just need to know that there is no limits, and the possibilities are possible.
And believing in yourself too, just knowing that, and at the end of the day, God get the glory, and how he connected each and every one of us to because Chip, I met you a long time ago. You found me.
Yep.
And I remember that yesterday when we did that Zoom.
Yep.
We met
Yes, sir.
on the computer, man.
Yep.
And look at us now, man, and how God just linked us all together and with great people. Look at how you build from that. Look at how far God brought you, man, and brought us, and it's amazing. And I just look at that and be like, God, you are totally awesome. But this just the beginning. It just started. Even with Bailey, this is just the beginning, brother. So
see, I'm working on it right now. My third book, the quote of that book is "Limits like fears or just an illusion." That's by Michael Jordan. And so basically, that book is just all about overcoming your limits, overcoming your fears, and everything. Like right now, I have 3 books out. Motivational speaker. I have my own business and everything. That's good and all, but I want to go to animation. I want to start making movies and stuff like that. That's sort of breaking my limits, I guess you would say.
Exactly.
So.
And what's cool is too, just like you said, talking about working out, reps make you better. The more you get reps and practice, the stronger you get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so whatever it is, well, I don't know if I can do, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And along the way you're gonna learn some valuable things, and it'll make you more marketable too.
Exactly. That's what's up, man. Let's talk about your character developmental program you got, man. Let's explain about that.
Yeah, so I kind of talked about my history. I'm a 4th generation educator, teacher, former coach, and I do videos and motivational stuff anyway. And so I thought about some things that kids will need to know. Coaches, people that work with kids, things that people need to use in organizations. And so I just put together a video package. It's 10 videos, for kids and 5 for the people that work with students or kids or organizations. And so it's just, motivational stuff that, you watch them together. And then it allows you to have that open communication amongst one another to grow together.
I see that. And I watch you, man, and like I said, you inspire me.
Thank you,
man enough to let another man know that this guy inspires me tremendously. Guys, y'all need to follow him on his Instagram. His speaking is awesome. Of course, I check out ET. My boy Ed told ET.
Me too.
But you know what? You right there, brother.
Man,
you right there,
you.
man.
That means a lot to me coming from you.
That's ET, but this CB. So
let's go get it.
Yeah, man. So
let's go get it, baby.
Yeah. So who is man, it's cool, man. I'm feeling good already, man. I'm ready, man. We go out there right now. Go outside and speak to people. Let's just go out there and just start talking. Let's go get it.
You already know I'm a professional motivational speaker. I can give you something motivational right now. Let's go.
Man, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, not right now. We still on the show.
Yeah.
So
he ready.
Bailey is ready. So who inspires you, man? You have a role model or somebody that impacts you?
Man, I think it's levels to it. Of course, there's some people that don't even know that they're my mentors, like an ET like a John Gordon, like a Inky Johnson, you know, just several people, John Maxwell, faith-based, you know, all of those types of people, you know. But then, man, I've been truly blessed in my life to be, man, raised by a great family, and then be around some awesome people in my career to learn from that would say, hey, here, come on, I'm gonna show you how to do this because you're gonna be doing this one day, you know, those kind of things. And so, man, I can't just pinpoint it because it's been a culmination, man. I am a product of a whole lot of folks loving me, bro, you know, and so I'm just grateful for it, and, you know, always striving to have growth and do things to hopefully make them proud.
Right.
Yeah.
Always humble and open to hear and learn.
Yeah.
At any given time, like that's just like me, man. I'm always, you know, humble, always open to hear, you know, great things. You have something, I might learn something from you. Matter of fact, I do. Man. When I watch Instagram, I do. I try to pick up some of that stuff from you, you know. And I never used to be, man. I used to be shy. Like I never. Yeah. You talking about putting me in front of a audience? I'll be over there like, nah, he got it. I'm over here. I'm a hooper, man. I play basketball. But as far as talking and speaking to people, kids, 200, 500, I'm talking about a whole school or just adults. I mean, in front of people, in front of the mayor, in front of this all these. I can't believe, like, Sheldon, it's on you to you speaking to these people. And it's just, like I said, it's all a blessing, man. It's just, that's heavy, man. I just never thought I'd see this coming, man, for real.
You know, just to hear you say that, too, I think it's evident to everybody that's watching, like, it don't matter where you start. What matters is where you finish, you know. And so, you know, just like you said, like, I'm an introvert guy, like, as well. Like, I'm chilling. Like, I don't need all the attention. Like, I don't have to have all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just do my thing. I ain't bother nobody. Ain't nobody gonna bother me. You know? I'm just doing my thing. Yeah. But just like you said, man, my passion makes me come alive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm like, I really mean go get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I really mean that.
Yeah.
Like,
and when you find that, and like I call it purpose.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I feel like I'm talking about my book, man. It's like in that journey, you're trying to figure out, because I'm telling you, you know, basketball was my thing, and just going through that, and when I stopped playing, you know, at that last end of the road, I didn't know nothing else to do after that. Yeah. And then it was just other things just start coming in. I'm like, God, is this what you trying to tell me something? Is all this going? And then until you know, writing a book and now look at us, you know, speaking to like kids, you know, youth out there, trying to motivate them to do, you know, whatever, go get it. Anything is possible. You know, it's nothing impossible at all. And Bailey can tell you that. You can learn from Bailey all the time. Nothing is impossible. So, man, we want to, before we leave the show, we want to make sure we get this book out. Yes, we want to make sure the audience get the book. If you want to tell them where they can find the book at.
Yeah, so like all of my social media is Chip Baker TSC, except for Twitter, and that's Chip Baker 19. And so on all my social media is my personal site that you can go purchase the book, get your signed copy, you know, and it's on Amazon and all of those things where you get your books and everything. But I would ask that you go to like the personal site so that I can autograph it for you and send it and give you a personal one, man. And so it's been a blessing, man, just to go through the journey, or grow through the journey. Yeah. You know, it's been a blessing and really neat.
Man, that's awesome. B, you got something else you want to say?
Well, yeah, everything that he said, pushing your limits, being passionate about what you want to do, not just selling my books just to sell it, but actually wanting to go out there and help those kids and help them succeed in life, become a better person, do great things.
Exactly.
Having 17 people in your book, just being able to motivate you, just like a small community, just helping you out.
Man, that's impact. I mean, that's just. Man, we can sit up here and talk all day, man. we can't stay too long, but man, this the type of energy that we have when we get amongst great brothers that have just that energy to know that you can go anywhere. The sky's the limit. You can keep going. Wherever you want, go to the moon. You want to try to go to the moon, go to the moon. Go to the stars. Just keep going higher than that. Whatever. What's past the stars?
Like they really going to outer space right now.
Outer space.
Like for real.
I want to just.
They really doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So and we want to just appreciate you for coming to the
Yeah.
show, man, and spending time with
Yes,
us,
sir.
talking about this book right here, man. Look at the hats. You can also get some his
gear.
merch,
Yep.
also from the websites
Yeah,
and stuff
same
like
thing,
that
yeah, on
as
the-
well.
Gotta get me one of those hats.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, this is yours right here, brother. That's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
That's you. That's
yeah.
got your name on it.
Got it on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get it.
Go
Hey,
get it.
before y'all leave, before we get up out of here, please make sure y'all get a copy. Follow him on his Instagram pages. Buy the book, purchase the gear and everything. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate you for coming. All the way from Conroe, Chip Baker in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say, man, thank you so much, Bailey, Sheldon, man. Thank y'all so much for having me. Again, I want to reiterate, my support, love for you, bro. Like all you're doing, man, truly love it. And, I tell you this all the time, whatever I can do to help, whatever, man, I love it. Help promote what you're doing. Because it's good stuff, and we can't get enough positivity. We can't get enough good stuff in our world. So, man, I encourage y'all to keep doing your thing too, bro.
Absolutely, and I'm hoping to be in that book one day. I know we had
It's
to talk
good.
about it. I'll still be in one of those pretty
We
soon.
Get him.
We
We're
gonna-
going to get him
we
in
gonna
the
get it.
impact, the influence. We're going to get him.
Man, episode 12. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm Sheldon Thurgood.
And I'm Arthur Bailey Seymour.
Until next time,
Whatever it takes.
Go get it.
go get it.
Go get it.
Tune in and see how teens grow and how they deal with everyday struggles. Because adults and teens, we have to work together, and we really have to learn from one